I have lived a life of being sick and getting better. So I'm going to tell you 3 things that I wish I would have been able to tell myself 10, 20 years ago. The first thing that I would tell myself is that you don't need a doctor to get better. When I was really young, I dealt with a lot of health issues with IC. Well, that was the big issue, and a lot of other health issues. And I spent a lot of money going to the doctors. And I had a lot of panic attacks because it cost a lot of money and going to the doctors were not fun. But I didn't know back then when I went to the doctors that there were other ways that you could actually heal your body by eating fresh fruits and vegetables, and that there was ways that you could get better. So I wished I could go back and tell myself, stop drinking those energy drinks, stop eating candy bars for breakfast, stop eating cereal for breakfast, and all that other stuff. I ate so incredibly bad when I was younger. When I was like in my 20s, I didn't even have a clue. It's like, you know that you shouldn't be eating this stuff, but you don't really know. And then you get really sick and you go to doctors, and what answer is there? Question, whatever. So I wish I could have told myself a long time ago, don't eat that junk, and this is what you should eat instead: fruits and vegetables. Which gets me into the second thing that I would tell myself. It would be to start every morning with fruits and vegetables, or a smoothie, or a juice. I didn't realize this until about 3 to 4 years ago, that I should be doing this, that I should be starting every morning with fruit, smoothies, or juice. Because the thing is that the body collects all this nasty stuff at night, and it puts it in your liver, and it wants to flush it out in the morning. But if you eat protein first thing in the morning, then it basically gets reabsorbed back into your body and you don't flush it out. I've been on this healing journey for over 10 years. I do a mostly raw diet, and I wasn't getting better, and I was questioning why. And I feel like the thing is because even though I would eat a really healthy diet with lots of fruits and vegetables, I would always start every morning off with a protein shake. And I would add protein powders in my drink, and that's how I would start my morning. Well, my understanding is you're doing the opposite of what you should be doing. You should not be adding that protein to your morning smoothies. You should only have fruit, and you should be having it until 12 o'clock. And I didn't know that. So if I could have told myself that 10, 20 years ago, I think that I would be a lot further along in my health journey, and I would be a lot healthier. Number 3 that I didn't find out, well, actually, I had a friend that came and told me about this book, or told me about this author, but some reason I was going to look it up and I never did. But I wished I would have told myself 10, 20 years ago, go read the book, Medical Medium book, Cleanse to Heal by Anthony Williams. And that is pretty much the large amount of what my diet is. I learned most of what I know in that book. And I've been doing, like I said, a mostly raw diet for the past over 10 years. I'm not perfect. I do enjoy other junk food sometimes, and it's hard to eat healthy when you're surrounded by people that don't eat healthy, but I do the best that I can. But I really wish that I would have known about this book 10, 20 years ago, because that is what gave me the basis of healing. And in the past 4 years, I have healed more than I have in the past 10, 20 years. And I really think it's because of this book. Because even though I ate a raw food diet, I was eating the wrong things, like the protein shakes in the morning. And he kind of gives you the layout of how you should be healing. He teaches you about the no foods list, the foods that you shouldn't be eating. He teaches you about the foods that you should be eating. And of course, he taught me about the no protein in the morning and no protein till 12 o'clock. So there you go, guys. That is the 3 things I wished I would have told myself 10, 20 years ago.